Hello and welcome back to Timber Studios, and it will be the last episode of the Angry Birds area, which is very exciting. So in this episode, I'll be finishing off the sort of indoor coaster. I forgot the name of it, like the type of it. I said it in the last episode. Rocking boat, that's the one. Mac Ride's rocking boat coaster. So I'll be finishing that. And we're also going to be adding two sort of... So one of them's like where you got a proper restaurant, and then one of them's sort of like a sort of bar area, I guess. Yeah, it's very exciting. So we got all of that to do this episode, and yeah, it's very exciting. And obviously I'm going to reveal like a teaser, I guess, for the next area at the end of this episode, along with all the POVs of the coasters in this area, which is exciting. Yeah, thanks for all the support recently as well. On Instagram, of course, I've posted a lot of sort of photography. Well, I'm not a photographist by any means, but I just post like videos I've taken from theme parks pretty much, and that's been received very well. So thank you for that. And also on the last video, I've had some interaction in the comments. That's been very, very nice. Yeah, and I think everyone's kind of enjoying this series so far. Whoever's been watching it in the first place, anyways. Yeah, glad that's going well for everybody. And yeah, there'll be another episode fairly soon. And I'm almost done with my GCSEs now, so I've got 7 exams left, I'm pretty sure. So I've got when I'm filming this, it's a Tuesday. I've got the rest of this week of exams, apart from Saturday and Sunday, obviously. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm done. So, yeah. And from there, there'll probably be way more stuff coming out. So, yeah, look forward to that. I've got like a 12-week summer, so I can get a lot of videos out. And I need to be honest, because I've already potentially started the next area after the area that's going to be teased today. So, yeah, I definitely need to get some more episodes out. But I can't wait to show this next area, because it's just amazing. I'm so proud of it. It's one of the best things I think I've ever made in this game. So I'm really excited to show that off to everybody. So yeah, look forward to that. That'll probably be coming next week, I reckon. So yeah, so I have absolutely loads of free time. So yeah, very exciting. Just adding in like a danger sign there. It's like one of these little sort of flyby scenes, I guess. I don't know what you would really call them, but it's one of the Hagrids that I take a lot of inspiration from. It's after the second launch, and you go into that sort of little sort of airtimey section, like bunny hop section kind of, and you do a little turn around in Hagrid's hut or whatever, and he's trying to tame one of the animals. I'm pretty sure I spoke about this in the last episode. Yeah, I just kind of taken inspiration from that. Obviously, each time you pass through one of them, there's going to be more and more eggs in the thing, because you're trying to catch all the eggs back pretty much. Yeah. Doing another little scene here. I'm pretty sure I have Mighty Eagle here. He doesn't look too much like Mighty Eagle, I'm gonna be honest, because I just used the sort of wing coaster eagle thing. And it looks close enough. It looks a bit too realistic. That was my problem. But to be honest, you only see it for like a couple seconds, so it's not the end of the world. So I'm just gonna stick with that. You'll see that in a second. And I'm gonna add a little sound effect there on the coaster. And along with this, there's gonna be audio on all the rides at the end of the episode when I show you all the POVs. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah, just a lot of stars basically. I think that might be my most used piece in this park. Because in a later dark ride, I've used a lot of stars as well, and probably another dark ride that I'm going to build. There's probably going to be even more in there. So I may as well just call this Star Studios. Oh, that's actually quite a cool name. Maybe in a future park. Star, I don't know. That's quite a cool name though, Star. I quite like that. Damn it, maybe I should have called this park that. Never mind. And yeah, there's Mighty Eagle. Yeah, he doesn't look too much like him, but you know, it does the job, so it's fine. Yeah, and like I said, you only see him for a couple seconds, so that's okay. And yeah, I think I'll leave you with some music for a little bit. obviously, as you've seen over the past couple minutes, just been progressing on the sort of first launch area. You got that slingshot there that gives you the effect that you're launching off. Unfortunately, on this ride, you can't like have a held you can't like be stopped before you launch off, which is slightly annoying. But I slowed the train down a lot basically, so you almost come to a standstill. But yeah, it works pretty well. So yeah, that gets done, and yeah, onto like this final launch here. So you do another little like slingshot. This is probably my favourite part of the ride, probably, because it just looks really cool. I think you really feel like you are kind of launching off. More like Slingshot Surge a little bit. Maybe this is kind of like the warm-up ride for Slingshot Surge. Maybe you go like the teacup ride, Birds Feed Pigs, I'm pretty sure it's called. And you do Piggy Hideout, then you do this. And yeah, then you do Slingshot Surge, I guess. That's quite a good way of doing this area if you're scared of rides, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I can't believe it's actually been so long since I've actually, conquered my fear of coasters, I guess, because I was very scared back in the day. It was 2021, I remember. It was Nemesis Inferno. That was my first big coaster, and yeah, I mean that's the reason why I'm addicted to roller coasters and just theme parks now, which is nice. So. Yeah, I love it though. It's just so fun. Yeah, it's just the best. Enjoying theme parks and stuff. It's so great. It really does annoy me though. Like I saw yesterday, I think it's Ride Comparisons. He released a video, like just a short video of like in Chessington, there's these kids who are like vandalising the dragon. I think it's called Frazzle. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they were just like throwing stones at him and stuff. And that just really annoys me because I don't like how people don't appreciate the work that gets put into our theme parks here in the UK. And yeah, just a lot of it gets vandalised. Like in the Hyperion queue, for example, I notice every time on all like the lights and stuff in the queue, there's all the gold paint has been scraped off of it. There's writing all over it. It's just a bit of a shame, really. But hopefully, Universal UK, when that opens, well, that's officially what it's called now, which is very exciting. That comes out in a minute. But yeah, hopefully they'll sort of bring in some maturity in the UK, I guess. So yeah, basically, hopefully they'll just stop people vandalising so much, because it's a big shame, because so much work gets put into these roller coasters and rides and stuff. Obviously, if you watch the Hyperion construction, you'll kind of understand my point, I guess. But yeah, I'll stop waffling now because yeah, nothing you can really do about that. But anyways, Universal United Kingdom, that's the official name of the park, I guess, or well, it's funny actually because it says resort, so I don't know if that's going to be the name of the park or if it will just be called Universal Studios like separately, because obviously they're going to have City Walk and stuff, and they'd probably do Horror Nights there as well, so that might be just the name for the resort. But yeah, either way, I'm happy with it because we're getting a Universal UK park, Universal Park in the UK, and what more could you ask? Because that is like the best thing that has ever happened in the UK. So yeah, that's nice. Obviously, yeah, rumoured Back to the Future coaster. Obviously the Jurassic Park area. I think there's Paddington that's rumoured as well. Minions, obviously, that's quite a dead giveaway, that one. They're not even trying to hide that one, but that's good. I like the Minions. I think it's a bit overdone in the Universal parks, but it's fine. And oh god, I'm praying that they don't bring like the Minion Mayhem ride. I think that's what it's called. It's not even a ride. In Florida, in the Universal Studios park, I think they've got a ride called Minion Mayhem, and yeah, I did it, and it was the worst ride I've ever done in my life. It's not even a ride; it's a travelator. It's ridiculous. It's so pointless. I was really underwhelmed. I think the queue was better than the ride, to be honest. Yeah, if you go to Universal, Universal Studios in Florida, for God's sake, don't go on that ride because it is a massive waste of time. I can't encourage you more to not do it because it's really bad. So yeah, just don't do that ride. It's not good. It's like our rides here in the UK. I mean, I haven't done it before, but I've heard that Ghost Train at Thorpe Park is a complete waste of time, and I've avoided it every time I've gone. So, yeah, that's kind of the same thing, I guess. But yeah, I think everyone says The Walking Dead at Thorpe Park is a really sort of bad ride, I guess. But I actually quite like it. Obviously, it's not the best coaster in the world, and the indoor theming could be better. But I love the pre-show, and when there's actors in there, it really does enhance it. And it's quite scary at some points if there is actors in there, because they do properly chase you down the corridors and stuff, and it is exciting. So yeah, I personally think that's a good ride. But anyways, here we go. You might have seen this in the thumbnail on one of the other episodes in the background. Yeah, this is basically the facade, I guess, of this coaster. Eagle Mountain, I think that's what it's called. I thought it was just cool, because you can't really have a bird island without that. So, yeah, I thought that was cool. And it does look pretty similar to the one depicted in the movies, so that's cool. Yeah, just adding loads of these sort of rocks in and covering up that sort of big show building in the back, because you don't want to see that. Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to make the big Eagle Mountain look really big with adding loads of small trees and stuff. Sort of forced perspective kind of thing, and this is really cool actually, because in the other areas that I'm building now, you can see this from all around, and it looks really cool actually. So yeah, I'm glad I added this, and here's the name of the ride that is going in. I did get a suggestion in the last episode. I think I don't know what the name was. I think it was like Angry Birds, The Great Pig Chase. I think that's what it was. I did really like that name. So yeah, I'll definitely consider changing it. But for now, it's going to be this name. Because, it's quite a nice little play on pun, I guess. But yeah, thank you for whoever suggested that name. I've never really had a name suggestion before, so that was really exciting. So thank you for that. Yeah, obviously Angry Birds, they're the logo. I'm quite proud of how I've done that logo, to be honest. Don't mean to brag. I don't know if I do make it on camera actually, now that I remember, because I tried to make it in the exact same font as the Angry Birds logo, so it was quite difficult. But it does get added in eventually, so yeah, you'll see that in a sec, hopefully. Yeah. So it's quite a nice entrance. Obviously, you got all the birds out the front, and then Eagle Mountain in the back. I don't know why I didn't show me making the name then, but what can you do? It's probably in there somewhere. Yeah, here we go. One of the sort of like bar areas I was talking about. So I thought this was a cool idea, just having this like next to the sort of entrance of this big indoor coaster. It's a nice chill out spot for the parents, maybe, or like the grandparents, maybe the parents and the younger children have gone on this coaster, and then the grandparents want to have a chilled out time off the right. I don't know. This I'm just waffling at this point. Yeah, I just thought this was a nice kind of like hangout spot, and quite chilled, and also you get nice views of the park once it's developed, obviously, as well. Yeah, I did see the name there. It was for the coaster. I did see it. I'll just reveal it now. It's called Angry Birds Egg Venture. I thought that was quite a fun little play on name. The whole idea of this area is just a bit of fun, really. It's basically, yeah, it's obviously you got Super Silly Funland in the Universal parks. Obviously, that's the Minions and stuff, and yeah, I kind of took a lot of inspiration from that. So this is kind of my interpretation of it, I guess, but just Angry Birds related. So yeah, I think it's turned out really nice, this area. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, I think it only gets better from here. So yeah, look forward to the other episodes coming pretty soon. And I don't know why I'm sounding like I'm wrapping up the episode, because it's not done yet. And yeah, just adding in loads of those covers again for the bar area. I kind of want to reveal the name now, because I quite like the name of this, and the logo I made I'm pretty proud of, even though it's very simple and just kind of, oh god, that's a terrible voice crack. God, I can't get over that voice crack, it's terrible. And yeah, just adding in loads of more colours pretty much. That's just a nice bit of shade for when it does rain, and obviously it's like hot weather in the UK. Because it does happen occasionally, believe it or not. We did just go through a massive heat wave, and now it's rain non-stop, which is nice. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be another one soon though, which is exciting. Summer's coming for the UK, which is good. I was struggling a bit here to like kind of figure out how to cover this up, because like obviously they're not perfectly suited, like the covers, to the angles of the beams, I guess, pointing upwards. So yeah, that was kind of tricky to figure out, but I just added in loads of those wooden planks, I guess, and I add a couple pigs on top in a minute to sort of emphasise that Angry Birds theme even more, even though it's quite a chilled out area. So yeah, nearly done with the episode now, and I'll leave you with some music for a very short time now. So here we go, coming right to the end of the episode now. Got this restaurant in, looking really cool. I don't know if I put the name in, but I'll just reveal it anyways, because it's only a restaurant, it's not too big of a deal. It's called Peckish, and if you know, you know, I guess. Obviously at Thorpe Park, they had the Angry Birds land, I guess, quite a while ago now, and they replaced it with Big Easy Boulevard. And they had a little, I think it was like a little sweet shop called Peckish. So I thought I'll pay some homage to that. Yeah, that is done. And I'm quite happy with this restaurant. I think it looks very sort of tropical and just, yeah, very themed. And I like it a lot. It's very cool. Yeah, just really happy with this area. And yeah, thank you for watching this episode. And I hope you enjoy all the POVs. And obviously the next episodes, and obviously there's a teaser at the end of this video, so stick around for that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Conocerlo, man. Where are the kids?
Mighty Eagle!
Where are the kids?